Hey guys, welcome back to Heavy Storm Shadow. Today we've got a challenge run for you. We're going to do primary only. So what we're going to attempt to do here is go in with a Sif, use our primary weapon only. Now in terms of skills, we're only allowed to take any offensive skills that buff our primary weapon. So if it's anything to do with primary weapon, we can take that. Any of the other offensive skills we're not allowed. Now we are going to allow defensive skills here, as I think difficulty 9 is going to be pretty tough if we only go primary weapon and no defense at all. Let's have a look at our control systems over here. We've got everything maxed out at the moment. We've got tons of spare currency sitting there. For our agile chips, we're actually going to go in with an interesting combo down here. We've got glass cannon, primary weapon damage plus 150%, max HP minus 80 when you take the first hit of a battle. Then we're going to pair that with modular design. Enemy attacks won't exceed 5% of the mecha's maximum HP in a single hit. So as you can see, once we take our first hit, we'll be down to about 50 max HP, and then they won't be able to do any more than 5% of our max HP in a single hit. So we're actually going to be kind of tanky here in the end. So we're going to go in with Sif, as I said. We're going to use the standard rifle. We just want something with a high rate of fire here. We're going to try and take advantage of as many of the, gun skills as we can. So let's go right into this. We're going to go on desert level. As you can see, we're doing difficulty 9. We're not going to do endless. We're just going to try and beat difficulty 9. Let's give this a go. So this could be interesting. This could be really difficult. We'll see how we end up tracking here. Okay. All right, we've got the auto attack on now. So as you can see, we're pretty much one-shotting everything because of the chip buff we got there. Okay, so we have to choose only the ones that deal with primary weapons. So we've got double barrel. Primary weapon trajectory +1, primary weapon damage -10%. So we're going to grab that one. As you can see, now we've got two bullets that shoot out at the same time. So it covers a little bit of a wider area, so that's kind of nice. So we got 130 HP to start here, so obviously 5% of that is, what's that? 5 plus 5% of 30. My math is not on point right now, but something like, 7 damage or something like that. Primary weapon damage plus 30%, so that's a pretty obvious one to take there. We ran straight into them, so we now have 50 max HP, so 5%. So I think 2.5 damage per hit. So actually going to be somewhat tanky here, and our auto heal should be able to fully max us out, depending on how much damage we've taken. All right, so this one is a primary weapon skill, so we're allowed to take this one. So arc shot, we'll grab that. Should be able to arc lightning around now a bit. A lot of these skills are a little weak when we first start out, but hopefully we're going to be able to make this work. I think the key here is going to be to try and grab as much of this XP early as we can. Smart Shot's pretty good too. I think we take Smart Shot now, so we have the skill tree. Okay. Now we do also have our super skill, whatever we call it in this game, the ult, which regens kind of slowly. Okay. Extra mass could be interesting here. A little bit of extra health. Getting a bit of the regen over here might eventually be nice too. Maybe we take extra mass. Get a little bit of that HP back. Again, we're going to only take the offensive skills that buff our primary weapon. So anything that has to do with a primary weapon, it'll say in the description. Okay. So this one does buff the primary weapons rate of fire. So I think that one we're able to take. But is there anything more interesting here? Primary weapon damage plus 50%. I think is a no-brainer here. Most of these enemies I think die in one hit right now, but it'll be really good for boss damage. Okay. We did take a hit there, but as you can see, it only does 3 damage to us now with 70 max HP, so we're actually going to be pretty tanky here now. Each bullet penetrates +1 enemy. I think that's pretty good. I think we'll grab that one. So the best defensive one in the game really is the hotfix skill tree. It starts with alloy plating, it's got hotfix, and then survival instincts in the third, section of the skill tree. That's really, I think it's a must pick on any build if you're going into the higher difficulty levels. We could take either one of these. What do we want? Let's go the smart shots here. Okay. Let's go the repeating rifle here. Get as many projectiles going as we can. So it looks like 3 now, which is nice. Okay, we're gonna try and make it back up here. Now we don't really need invincibility, but it's kind of a nice bonus to have. And we've missed some XP laying around up here. Now we might get the weather effects appear here at some point as well. +2 enemies on the penetration, or do we want to take an HP? We could just take an energy slot, which is really good too. Let's take the energy slot for now. We'd like all of these, but having the extra energy for evasion here I think is going to be nice. And we'd like to just stack up more primary weapon skills here at this point. Oh, we've got a magnet, which is actually... Oh, whoop, I got stuck on the on the rock there. Whoops. Magnet is going to be really nice to just scoop up all the XP for us. Okay, let's see here. I guess we just take the increased critical. We could refresh here too. So they have added Y to refresh now. Let's see, smart shots, even more smart shots. Let's go the extra smart shots here. Take the arc lightning, a walking fortress. Let's take the extra offensive stuff though. Let's not forget to use our ult as well. We could also take burning ammo. Let's grab burning ammo while it's up there. Having the extra energy is nice for evasion, as you can see there. We did take a hit there, unfortunately. Got a freeze field, which I mean is a nice one to go and pick up if we're near it, but we're kind of... it's pretty busy over here right now. We're going to incinerate for more burn damage. Let's take that. Let's burn as much as we can. So we've got the freeze field, so... Okay. Primary weapon rate of fire and reload speed? I think... Oh, but here's alloy plate. I think we have to take alloy plate, right? Because we really want hotfix for later on in the run. Right now, it's not strictly necessary, but later on, I think, with the amount of enemies that appear on screen, I think it's going to be kind of an essential one. Let's see how quickly we can kill these guys. Okay, I mean, not very quickly. I mean, I guess we could do it in some decent DPS there. Okay. Charge shots. I mean, we could take it. It's come up like 4 or 5 times now, and I've just been avoiding it. I guess we take it. Let's see, trajectory again. Let's grab that. So I've got four bullets we're spamming out every shot now, which is nice. Primary weapon damage when tank is full, and an additional 100% damage, which is pretty nice. I guess we could take Magnetic Storm. It is affected by our primary weapon, but I think we'll refresh here, look for something more interesting. Heavy weaponry, we'll take the last trajectory one here. Let's do it. So it should be 5 now, right? We should have a pretty wide area here. Okay. More rate of fire and reload speed? I think we take that. Oh, did we not grab it before? Either way, we'll definitely take it now. Okay, so we've got some weather effects coming in. This one makes it hard to see, but you can still sort of see where the enemies are. They're coming up behind us there a bit, and we're kind of stuck. So we do even more damage when the energy tank is full. But it's not super necessary. Oh, we did kill the bosses, so let's grab negative particles penetrate enemies, have 30% chance of triggering an annihilation upon hit. Let's grab it. Okay, we've got an airdrop right next to us too. Oh, that gives us infinite energy, that one, for a little bit. Each bullet penetrates plus 2 enemies. Primary's rate of fire, 50%. We're gonna take that one, huh? Let's see if we can make this primary primary only run here work. Engine upgrade's pretty nice as well. Precision also pretty strong there. Let's go for the damage here. We don't want to be left wanting for DPS later on in the run. Another magnet would be really nice here too. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's hotfix. Alright, so we can heal up now if we really need to. As you can see, that one chip that makes the enemies only do 5% of your max health though is really powerful. Let's see, auto reload. Magazine will be reloaded automatically when dodging. Uma. Alright, so that's really good for our build here. Obviously, we don't have to reload much anymore, which is really nice. Reload speed for mag capacity. We don't really want that now, do we? Drill shot. That makes sense. Now, we did take a hit there, but as you can see, only 3 damage. We got 67. Oh, there you go, 770 HP now. Okay. Here's the survival instinct. So this is the other defensive one. Critical chance of primary weapon plus 20. Last shot deals 300. Let's take survival instinct for now, just so we can make it through the wave here. Make it through the run. Okay, let's keep going. Don't really want the magazine one there. Mag capacity plus 100%. That's lovely. Not that we need to bother about reloading anymore, but it's pretty nice to have anyway. Alright, looks like this gun build's kind of coming online now, starting to do a little better. I don't know how we're going to go late game though, as there's a lot of enemies on screen later in the game. Let's see. Active armor. Don't really need it now. Let's go the crit chance. Let's be critting as much as we can here. We do also get a 75% damage buff if we don't use our energy, if our energy tanks are full, but Okay, we've got a freeze field again. We'd like the magnet. Again, we don't really care about the reload speed anymore. Here, let's take the lightning arc. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, let's keep going here. I think we're basically invincible with this chip mod. Fast charger, active armor. Let's go for the wildfire here. Let's just take extra damage once now. Mothership cannon. Increase critical. And an extra smart shot. Let's do it. Alright, let's see. I mean, don't really need any of these anymore. Could do a refresh here. Could take another defensive one. I mean, maybe we take the fast charger. Alright, so we're 9 minutes in here. I feel like our primary build is sort of coming online now. We will have to see if we can make it through all the way, as I'm just not super confident about the final wave still, but like the last kind of few minutes. But I guess we'll find out. More smart shots. Let's do it. So we can also reload just by dodging now, so it's not really any need to take reload speed or anything else now. That one that keeps coming up minus for we've got supercharged here, which is pretty nice. It is -2 on the max energy though. Let's grab it. So energy does come back really quickly, but we only have 2, so we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful until we get more. Umbrella, Spider, Scythe Rhino. Where is he? Come back. Come back, buddy. Lightning Conduction. Fast cooldown. Let's go for the extra energy tank there. Alright, so now that we've got this thing online, I mean, it is kind of melting these bosses, so that's nice to see. Let's see, steady aim. Just sit still, get pretty close to 100. 100 crit chance. Alright, we got another energy tank. So we got back up to 4, and we have supercharged now, so we're sitting pretty good here. We could take the magnet too. I think we will take the magnet actually. Can buff our damage as well. Let's just grab incentive over here for our XP gain. Not that we really need it. Okay. I feel like once we have hotfix plus the defensive chip, we're just... I don't think we'll ever die. Let me know if you guys would be interested in like a proper beginner's guide for this game. We didn't end up doing one, as I figured the Kamehameha build will just be good enough to destroy the entire game. But we could do a beginner's guide for early game and that sort of thing. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, to go over more of the sort of chips and earning currency and that sort of stuff. Let's go with the pickup range for now. We might do that if there's some interest from the community, so let me know. we did get a lot of people watching that Kamehameha build that we did though, which is really fun. So I appreciate everyone who has tuned into the channel. We have been playing some Nordic Ashes lately, but I have been enjoying Heavy Storm Shadow as well, so it's great to do another build here. I mean, we could take more health here, but it's totally unnecessary. Let's just go for the damage. Invincibility, again, totally overkill. Let's go the arc one here. See, can we do a no movement challenge? We could try that next time. This setup actually might be really good for it if we're being honest. Although not being able to heal with hotfix is a thing, but we can heal on level up with the other skill that we got. I can't remember what the name of that one is. I do find it kind of boring just sitting there doing nothing though, so let's move on. Quick learner. Not that we need the extra XP, but leveling up here is nice too. And we haven't even been using our ult. Let's use that as well. We could take small mag just to get this thing out of the out of the loot pool. Okay, so we got this weather effect. Active armor. Could go for an engine upgrade as well. I guess we just go for the active armor. It's not really necessary anymore. I guess we could take flamethrower as well. Our options may start getting limited at a certain point, so maybe we maybe we don't need to farm any more XP. I think a no movement challenge here could be interesting with a build like this. I mean, we obviously haven't been doing it this run in particular, but maybe we try that. If you would like to see some more Heavy Storm Shadow content, let me know what sort of videos are interesting to you. So we've been doing mostly guides and reviews type content on the channel thus far, which has got good reception, so we're going to continue. But if there's something specific for this game you'd like to see, I would love to know. Alright, when ammo strikes a burning enemy, critical strike chance 75% will deal 50% damage to enemies around it. Okay, so we might not actually have to move here at a certain point. Let's do a little refresh here. Maybe something more interesting will come up. Let's take the recalibrate there. What do we want? Just about 13 minutes here, so we've got about 5 minutes left. We've got a magnet. We may as well take it. I mean... Last for what, 10 seconds or so there. So we are playing on difficulty 9, as you can see up the top left there. So this is as hard as it goes without taking, you know, on endless as well. I typically don't do endless just because I like the runs to, you know, end within a reasonable amount of time. I think 20 minutes in this game is a good run length. For me personally though, I'd like to see more levels with a bit more going on in them in this game. I do enjoy the base game, or what it is. Oh, we got critical damage, 100%. That's pretty huge. Like, I do really enjoy the base game, and grinding out the currency and stuff is not, you know, it's not bad or anything like that. I do feel like these levels, we need more levels, and we need some more interesting objectives as we go along within the levels. Otherwise, it just ends up being a little bit, you know, you're just sort of standing around in a circle shooting dudes for 20 minutes. Let's see, we've got 2 bosses here, see how quickly we can kill them. We don't really need... First shot after each reload makes a magnetic storm. We can take that one. I mean, we don't want to take evading storm really, but this one is a... Oh wow, we absolutely melted that boss, huh? Number of negative particles generated +5 after skill cooldown. Okay, so gun build pretty strong here. Once you get everything fully leveled up, or close to it anyway. Our smart shots are trying to they're trying to find targets. Invincibility, I mean, okay, sure. Also, I'd like to know if you guys have any other particular games you're interested in seeing covered. Any of the smaller ones on Steam, or even, you know, Xbox or Switch or whatever. We've mostly been doing Steam games here on the channel thus far, but obviously some of these games are available on other platforms as well. But I'd like to know what other sort of games you guys are interested in seeing. Are you interested in seeing more build guides for the existing games we've done here on the channel, or are you interested in new games? I like doing a bit of both. I like keeping the variety, not just doing one game. Let's see, Walking Fortress, I mean, we could take it. And I think we won't farm any more XP though, it's pretty unnecessary here, so let's just chill. I'm thinking about starting a podcast on the channel too, which would mostly just be gaming and roguelike type content. You know, discussions. I've got a few friends who are interested in doing it on the channel, so I think that'll be really fun. It'll probably just be weekly, maybe bi-weekly, but probably weekly. Again, it'll be about roguelikes mostly, but just gaming topics in general. So, you know, any games we've been playing, any reviews, any interesting news. Now, we don't want to make it about, like, drama, farming type podcasts. There are a lot of those out there, and I just, like, they're boring to me to just cover drama topics all the time. It's just not what we're about really here. We want to celebrate roguelikes and gaming in general. But let me know as well, in terms of podcasts, what sort of day do you think would be better to put out a podcast? Weekday or weekend? I think weekend is probably going to be better for doing a recording for us. We've got regular maintenance here, so we can get HP back when we level up. Not that we need it, but we'll take it. Alright, we're almost here at the final boss. We've just got a minute left before they spawn. Let's see how quickly we can kill these guys. I think 13 seconds was my record. So they spawn at 17:30, and then my best time is 17:43. So we'll see if this build can beat my time there. We just got to get close enough to them. That's the only that's the only thing. I think we could make that Kamehameha build even better though. Like, to be honest with you, I think this defensive chip would just make it even easier. But not that you need it. Spare parts, sure. Alright, where are we? Alright, 20 seconds left. Let's see how quickly we can do this. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5... Here they are. Oh, they spawned early. We annihilated the tortoise. Oh wow, that was 6, 8 seconds. Damn. All right, gun build turns out is pretty strong. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You absolutely can beat this game with primary weapon only. Having some defensive options though is probably going to be necessary. As you can see, that chip that made our max HP taken only 5% is really strong. That, and of course hotfix to just top yourself up on HP. There we go. We got 51,000 currency, 12 more chip upgrades to mess around with. And one other thing, just before we end the video, one other thing I'd like to see in... Oh, it could be upgraded again. Well, of course. We've got it to level 3 as well, which is nice. I was going to say, as you can see now, we have 159,000 currency that we have nothing to do with. So I'd like to see some kind of use for that later in the game, but it is what it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's the video. You absolutely can beat this game with primary weapons only, and we just showed you can do it on difficulty 9. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe, and with that, I hope you have an amazing, fantastic day.